Hi there everybody. This is a little bit of a first for me. Today we're going to be reviewing Glock's new 22 long rifle pistol, the Glock 44. This was just released today, January 20th of 2020. They announced it a couple weeks ago. There have been mixed feelings about it so far. I will say I picked this up today, shot it today, and was pretty impressed. I think for what Glock means this for as a training pistol, it will serve that role really well. Let's go ahead and look at it. As you can see, standard Glock box, nothing special there. Inside the box, got the gun. We'll go ahead and show that that's clear. One magazine in the gun, and there's nothing in the chamber. So we'll set that to the side. Got a second magazine. The gun does come with two 10-round magazines. And it comes with back straps identical to the Glock 19 Gen 5 back straps. I put one of these on my Glock 19 today just to see, and it does fit. They fit any of the compact Glocks. So, a little closer look at the gun here. It is a Gen 5 Glock. The frame, as far as I can tell, is the same as any other Gen 5. It's got the flared magwell, ambidextrous controls, nothing special there. You can see. The slide is where we notice a real difference. The slide is mostly polymer. There's a steel rail on either side of the slide. That's what all the controls interact with, and all the internal workings are inside steel inside there. But the majority of the slide is polymer. It's very light. It does have front serrations. The serrations are all within the polymer. I shot it today, worked it, didn't notice any issues, no damage to it. It came in and out of a holster. It did not damage the polymer at all. Sights are standard Glock sights, nothing special there. The rear sight is the adjustable sight that would typically come on the 35 or the 34. So, here we are. Disassembly, it's going to be the exact same as any other Glock. We're going to, first of all, make sure it's empty. Yep, chamber's clear there. Pull the trigger in a safe direction. Slide slightly back. Let it pull. And there we have it. We'll set that off to the side. As you can see, here is the slide. It is standard Glock slide pretty much. Got the dual recoil spring, obviously a little smaller or weaker spring than what is typical. We've got the barrel and all the safeties that are normally there. Set that to the side. So, barrel, obviously a little bit different. Dimensionally, it's obviously smaller than any 9mm I've seen. The diameter of the barrel is kind of oddly small. No camming action here. So this is a straight blowback gun. So this barrel does not tilt as the typical Glock barrel would. There's no browning action there. So there is a difference there. Just basically this shape here that holds between the, I guess the locking block? I don't know what to call it. A polymer block inside the frame. There. So we'll set that to the side. Here's the slide. As you can see, most of this is steel. There's a steel ring that goes all the way up around the front and all the way back. Everything else is pretty typical. Striker typical. It feels normal. Nothing particularly different there. The frame, also pretty typical. You look at this and you know it's a Glock. Nothing here is a huge shock. Most of the parts are identical to the Glock 19 or the other compact guns. The biggest difference you notice is where the locking block would typically be. There's this polymer block basically holds the barrel where it is. There's no cam there to unlock the barrel from the slide. So that's about it. Go ahead and start reassembling. Like I said, I shot this today out at the range. I put about 100 rounds through it. Just mixed bag 22. Nothing particularly special. Had no issues with the gun at all. No malfunctions. It ran all 100 rounds without a single problem straight from the factory. So, I have noticed when you reassemble the gun, you can get it to this point right here where it seems like it's locked, but it actually isn't. If you do just enough back to reset the trigger and pull it, the slide will sometimes still come off. I haven't figured out exactly how much it takes, but fully wrap the slide when you put it back together and let it go. Don't ride the slide down, and I've had no issues. It didn't happen out at the range. This has only happened while I was sitting here at my table fiddling with it and noticed that could happen. Trigger is a typical Gen 5 trigger pull. You know, that's 5 to 6 pound brake. You've got your typical take up, and you hit that hard wall, press through it, and there you go. Pretty crisp brake. I compare it to any of my other Gen 5s. So, that's it. Street price for these is right around $360, obviously with tax, depending on where you are. I've been pretty impressed with it so far. I'll try to do an update when I have about 500 rounds through it, and another one when I have about 1,000. Thankfully, that won't be very expensive because this is pretty cheap to shoot, being 22. Hope everybody enjoys this. Go pick one up if you're interested. Thanks.